kabarkada.
And we're back here on the second game for opening day in the UAAP Season 73 Women's Volleyball Division. Now, more about the Ateneo Lady Eagles. Despite the loudness of the drums, I clearly heard what Coach Roger's instruction as he fully used every second of that huddle in telling them that where are those things that you've done during our practices? You have to be patient, learn to adjust, and stop creating a black hole in the middle. Tansyahin nyo at wag nyong pangunahan. Coach Roger was straightforward in saying that UST's advantage aside from their height is the setter of UST and of course Aiza Maizo, who already has 6 years of playing experience, comparing it to Ateneo's score which only has 3 years of exposure. It would take them a lot of effort in neutralizing her and the rest of the pack. Now we need to work hard on defense because right now the Tigers are really in control. Maganda na kayo at magpakita nyo na rin sila ng experience ninyo. Mosey and Ann.
Thank you, Patch. At tama nga, kanina yun ang sinasabi natin if you compare both teams. Alam mo na, sort of, lamang ng konting-konti lang ang UST. Knowing na veteran players na rin itong nasa Ateneo. So yun, tama si Coach Roger, ipakita nyo naman because he knows that they have it. Diba?
That's right. And even us, na nanonood, we know that because we've seen it already from them.
True.
So it's just now a matter of bringing it out.
Let's see. Usually,
There was a buzzer?
yeah, usually that's a violation on rotation. Wrong service ba? Wrong place.
Seems like it. Our officials are checking.
Is it a rotational error? Of course, our referees, our first referee, Romulo Reforzado, or we call him Mong, naglaro yan sa Air Force. At ito namang si Nestor Naeza, our second referee. I think sa Navy naglaro itong si Nestor eh. Mahalata yata yung age ko dito.
Kasi you know, historian.
Wait, mahilig na ako manood ng volleyball. Since fetus.
Justifying.
Kasi seriously, nakataas ang kilay eh. Bata pa ako mananunod na ako ng volleyball. Let's see anong violation ba. They're trying to see the position of UST. The second referee, Naeza, checking. Usually kasi pag older teams, alam na nila yan eh, who's on the right, diba Ann? Ikaw alam mo na who's to your left, to your right. Yeah, usually yung mga rotational errors na yan, pag maraming bago inside the team and if you have guest players, yung mga ganyang type. But for a team,
ang huli nag-serve sa amin si Maizo.
Si Coach Shaq,
Yeah.
explaining.
trying to explain and so I think to say, yeah,
Number, sino server?
correct position.
Number 10. Service.
Ngayon ang nagdi-discuss na si Coach Roger at si Coach Shaq.
Questioning kung ano ba
Dapat kanina pa yun.
Of course. Kasi na-stop yung momentum ng play. So you don't want that happening if you're the coach of any team.
That's right.
Tapos mali yung call. So,
Especially now, itong call
Teka muna.
going UST's way.
Wrong server na nga eh.
So, Coach Roger saying wrong serve. So, it was a good call by the technical committee. Is that it?
Coach Shaq is explaining. Let's see.
Kanina pa wrong server yan. Kung doon si Maizo.
Nag-iinit.
Kanina pa dapat wrong position yun.
So, si Coach Shaq is saying na nauna nang nag-serve si Aiza Maizo, so tama na si Ortiz. Pero ang sabi naman dito ni Coach Roger is saying na di kanina pa dapat wrong server.
Well, let's see what the decision will be.
As we see Oti Kamangyan.
Paano yan?
To fix.
Okay yan. Di kanina pa wrong server yan.
Yan yung position namin kanina.
Kanina pa wrong server yan.
Sino mo yung
Katatapos
nag-serve sa
namin
amin?
mag-service eh.
Hey,
Number 8
court battle na taan.
May dalawang
I
ligo
know.
din eh.
The coaches both justifying.
Dapat kanina pa yan.
to the advantage of their teams.
You know what Coach Roger is saying? Kasi pangalawa na mali because they're trying to call the wrong serve on Ortiz when actually the wrong server was si Maizo kanina pa.
Which is true. So, ibig sabihin nakadalawang
Umikot pa ng isa.
Ngayon pa lang nahuli, diba? Ngayon pa lang nakita.
This is an interesting first game for both these teams.
Oti Kamangyan.
Kaya nga, dapat kanina pa sinabi.
I'm not mistaken, the head of our technical committee. Okay, now let's see. The point goes to the Netherlands.
Katatapos nga lang mag-service nun eh.
Okay, point goes to finally. Finally, point goes to Ateneo.
And Coach Roger just...
Sino service namin? Sino service namin? Sino?
But Coach Roger is asking for a point.
Sino service namin?
Oh, just checking the committee on the table. Table officials. Let's see. Tinatanong na kung sinong server nila.
We're only in the first set of match number 2 here in season.
Yeah, our first game day. This is how exciting volleyball is today. What?
But that's something sayang ang pinaglaban ni Coach Roger.
Throwing that ball away.
Di makulangan for the serve. Good reception there for Ateneo.
De Jesus! Tail end of that play, making it work. Beautiful play coming from Ateneo. You see it once again in a slow-mo. This is way up in the air.
De Jesus quite short versus her teammates, ano? But then can really jump.
Jurela De Jesus, as this time it's UST's turn to take that point.
The Lady Eagles have to be very alert in covering balls coming from the attack. Ang tangkad na mga blockers ng UST. So they have to be sure that whenever their teammate is attacking, may coverage.
And up to this point on UST, you can see them always with the double block.
That's right. Unless successful yung play ng Ateneo that they're able to deceive the middle blocker of UST.
And another point goes to Ateneo's Bea Pascual again on her last year. The service line. UST up by only 1.
Right now, things are looking better for Ateneo. Let's see
They're
if they...
playing more aggressive.
Yep. What we need now is consistency for these girls.
Oh, great save by De Jesus. De Makulangan! What a play!
Maizo is just really unstoppable.
That's the Maizo on the tail end of that last play by UST. On a differential, takes that one.
Si Maizo kahit nakapikit kaya pumalo.
Haba kasi eh.
Ang haba niya.
Very tall, long limbs. And the great timing, as you can see on the last play, Maizo. Even pushing the ball after that attack by Gretchen Ho.
Right now, Ateneo needs to adjust their play.
Time out called by Coach Roger Grayab. Let's try to listen in.
Kapilit yung play mo, Jim. Galing yung bola sa service. So ang lahat ng blocker mo nakatayo. Ay, bibigay mong ganun kay Gretchen. Dalawang malaki yung nandun, oh. Sabi ko sa'yo, si Gretchen, huwag mong papaluin doon sa dalawang matangkad. Ilaruin mo siya doon. Ilan ang spiker mo? 3. Bakit ipipilit mo kay Gretchen? Doon tayo sa kombinasyonan. Hindi pwedeng ang spiker tao-tao ang lalaki, eh. Kailangan kombinasyonan ninyo. Ha? O, reciban nyo ng bola yan, ha? Konti na lang, eh.
And the combination plays of Ateneo in this set really is working for them. So why stop, diba? When it's working for you.
Actually, hinihingi nga ni Coach Roger is diskarte, ano? Especially for
Jem Ferrer.
Because she drives. She literally drives, you know, the
That's
game.
true. Parang sabi nga natin, it's always compared to a point guard in basketball because you're the captain of the ship, diba? Inside the court, at least, you dictate what's going to happen in the game. But Caballero, well, not quite aware of what she's trying to do.
Tumayo na lang siya eh.
Look at that.
Was not enough at all.
Bad angle.
Touch the net.
Oh, poor reception by Banatigla, and another point goes to Ateneo. Again, down by only 1 in the second set. Jesus on the line to serve for Ateneo. When Ateneo went for their combination plays, they were able to catch up to UST.
But the only problem is they can't consistently receive the ball and pass it to Zemferrer properly.
And a violation called against Caballero gives Ateneo a point in. We are tied, partner.
That's right. And of course, all these points, all the errors coming from UST is so much welcome dito sa side ng Ateneo. Let's see now if they can take things into their hands and actually score points.
A good effort though from Ateneo running after that ball. UST taking that point after this hit by Aiza Maizo. That's what Ateneo should really do. They should force UST to commit errors. Hindi sila yung nag-error.
That's true. And as much as possible, like what we saw in set number 1, ang daming errors, no? So it really didn't help their cause.
Yes.
At this point, ang kailangan lang consistent sila, avoid errors. If hindi sila makapuntos sa UST, ang importante, they keep the ball alive.
Judy Caballero. This time, Kainglet on the open hit. 2 tall blockers, not over. Point goes to UST. See it once again. Kainglet had a good look on that ball. It's just that tangkad lang talaga. There were 2 tall blockers from UST.
If you're up against 2 tall blockers, it's critical to get a good angle para mapalusot mo yung bola.
Caballero dug up by Kainglet. Kainglet on the open hit. Blocked, but Lazaro was there. Acevedo actually took that first ball. Oh, and that's going to be long.
Second error for Caballero.
Gretchen Ho, dug up received by Aiza Maizo. Caballero block. Point goes to Ateneo. That did go over. 4 touches for the UST. Caballero also, no? Yun yung iniintay rin ng coaches ng UST that she limits her errors. Pag naumpisahan kasi, tuloy-tuloy.
Hindi lang sinasabi natin, if a player commits an error, ang magandang attitude is when you give the ball to them again, bumabawi.
Oh, saved by UST. Zemferrer giving it to Bea Pascual in the middle and connects.
And that's just what they need. All this time, they've been giving it to the outside hitters na bablock na.
Well, more volleyball action in a moment.